The Sbarro Helios is one of the most spectacular and futuristic designs by Franco Sbarro, a designer known for his extraordinary imagination and penchant for breaking automotive molds. The model debuted in 1991 at the Geneva Motor Show, where Sbarro had been showcasing its most extravagant prototypes for years. The Helios attracted attention not only for its appearance, but also for its revolutionary dual-frame concept, demonstrating creative audacity and technical innovation. Visually, the Helios looked like a vehicle from another world. Its sleek, wedge-shaped body, open wheel arches, and large, exposed wheels gave it a form that combined the characteristics of a racing car with those of a space-age supercoupe. Sbarro created a radical design perfect for use as a show car. At the same time, the project was intended to functionally demonstrate that the Helios was not just an artistic experiment, but also a platform for demonstrating innovative engineering. The central element of the Helios was the dual-frame patent, which became one of Sbarro's most innovative solutions. The premise was simple yet bold. Completely separate the chassis from the body. The floor, drivetrain, running gear, and mechanisms constituted a single independent structure, while the body, preferably made of composites, formed a second, almost separate layer. The two parts were connected by 6 height-adjustable pneumatic actuators. The use of actuators offered a number of advantages. First, it allowed for very quick body removal, opening up new service and design possibilities. Second, the system allowed for adjustment of ride height and suspension firmness depending on the situation. Track driving, regular road driving, or overcoming off-road obstacles. This allowed the car to instantly transform from a low-riding supercar to a machine capable of conquering uneven terrain. The dual-frame concept also had a purely engineering value. It eliminated some traditional mechanical components and reduced the structure's weight. Lightness, simplicity, and the availability of individual parts were key for Sbarro. The Helios, in its basic form, thus became a prototype not only aesthetically, but also technically, demonstrating an approach to the car in which the body serves as a module rather than a fixed supporting structure. The Helios arrived at the show in 2 versions. The first was a blue coupe with gull-wing doors. The second, a white convertible with a removable transparent plastic roof. A naked chassis and a raw body were also on display, allowing visitors to understand the dual-frame concept. The prototype was powered by a mid-mounted 5.3-liter V12 engine sourced from Jaguar, producing 350 horsepower, and mated to a 5-speed manual gearbox. These parameters, combined with a weight of approximately 1,600 kilograms, made the Helios a fully fledged supercar of the early 1990s. Its low center of gravity, wide track, and exposed suspension components emphasized its sporty character. At the same time, the visual aspect was as important as the technical one. Sbarro wanted to create a machine that practically screamed its distinctiveness and immediately caught the eye of the crowd. The Helios performed admirably in this role, becoming one of the stars of the 1991 Geneva Motor Show. After its premiere, the prototype was purchased by Freddie Lienhard, a Swiss racing driver and entrepreneur who later won the 24 Hours of Daytona in 2002. Lienhard was known for his passion for unique vehicles, and the Helios fit perfectly into his collection. Today, the car can be admired at the Autobau exhibition. It's worth noting that Sbarro and Lienhard's friendship resulted in another project. In 2010, the Extreme Autobau Supercoupe, custom built for him and producing around 500 horsepower, was unveiled at the Geneva Motor Show. The Helios, however, remains one of Sbarro's most significant prototypes, combining futuristic design, bold technology, and an experimental design philosophy. It was one of the most interesting concepts of the early 1990s.